Hello, my beloved child. Welcome today to a message meant especially for you. Before we even go a step further, I want you to pause for just a moment and write these words in the comments. I believe. Write it as a declaration of faith, as a sign to heaven that you are open to the message God has prepared for your heart. Because what you are about to hear could change the way you see yourself, your future, and the love story God is writing for your life. Now, before we dive deep into what the angels are whispering to your heart today, if you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to Heaven Whispers channel and turn on the notification bell. You don't want to miss the divine messages heaven sends through this space. Messages designed to strengthen your faith, encourage your heart, and remind you of how deeply loved you are by God. Today's message is clear and powerful. Age doesn't matter. Someone fell in love with you anyway. Maybe you needed to hear that because doubts have been whispering to you. Maybe society has tried to tell you that your age disqualifies you from new beginnings, from romance, from companionship, or even from being chosen. But heaven wants you to know something different. I'm here today to speak directly to you. Yes, you. I want you to feel as if God Himself leaned down and wrapped you in His arms, saying, "My child, I see your heart, your desires, your tears, your waiting, your wondering, and I want you to know that my plans for you have not expired." Let's be real. Sometimes we look at the mirror and think time has passed us by. Or maybe you're young, and someone has told you that you don't know what love is because of your age. Either way, the world tries to put love inside boxes, as though God Himself is limited by numbers on a calendar. But heaven is laughing at those limits because love comes from God, and God is eternal. The Word reminds us in Ecclesiastes 3:1, "To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Do you see what that means? It means your story unfolds in divine timing, not according to people's opinions or society's standards. Some of you have been praying quietly, "Lord, when will it be my turn? When will someone truly see me for who I am?" And heaven responds today. It is coming. In fact, some of you have already captured someone's heart, and you don't even realize it yet. Age didn't stop it. Doubts didn't stop it. Because when God writes the story, nothing can stop it. I want you to hold on to Isaiah 43:19. "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." My friend, God is not limited by what you see right now. He specializes in surprising His children, in bringing beauty out of seasons you thought were barren. Now let's talk about love for a moment. Real love, the kind rooted in God's design, is not obsessed with age. It looks at the heart, the spirit, the values you carry, the kindness you show, the faith you live out daily. Someone out there has seen your light, your laughter, your resilience, and that's what drew them in. Proverbs 18:22 tells us, "He who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord." Notice it doesn't say, "He who finds someone the same age." It says when love is found, it's a blessing, a favor from God Himself. Age doesn't cancel favor. If anything, your life experiences, your journey, your growth have prepared you for the kind of love that lasts. Maybe you've been afraid. Maybe you've told yourself, "People will judge me. They won't understand. What will they say about our age difference?" Let me tell you what heaven says. What God has joined together, let no one separate. Matthew 19:6. That includes criticism, opinions, and outside noise. I'm here to speak courage into your heart. Stop worrying about the whispers of others. Love that comes from God will be protected by God. You don't have to explain what heaven has ordained. In 1 Samuel 16:7, the Lord spoke to Samuel and said, "Do not consider his appearance or his height. The Lord does not look at the things people look at. People look at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart." My friend, love from heaven sees the heart first. Someone out there has seen yours, and that is why they have fallen for you. They see the way you care, the way you encourage, the way you forgive, the way you keep going, even when life has tried to break you. That is far more attractive than any number representing your age. I know some of you might be shaking your head, saying, "But you don't understand. I've been rejected before. I've been told I'm too old to start over, or too young to be taken seriously." Hear me. Rejection doesn't mean God said no. Sometimes rejection is redirection, steering you toward the person who will value you fully, deeply, and beyond the surface. Let's anchor ourselves in Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. That includes your love life, your future relationships, your second chances. Yes, even the parts of your story you thought were over. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and comment below. I receive. Write it as a faith declaration that you receive the love God is preparing for you. A love that honors you, sees you, respects you, and grows with you. Some of you are in a waiting season, and it's frustrating because you see others falling, in love, getting married, starting families. You wonder if God has forgotten you. But Psalm 37:4 reminds us, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." As you keep your focus on him, as you trust his timing, the right person will come, not a moment too soon or too late. Others listening right now already know who that person is. They've stepped into your life, maybe unexpectedly. You didn't plan it. You didn't go looking for it. And perhaps the age difference startled you at first. But your spirit knows there's something real here, something deeper than the surface. If that's you, I want you to stop overthinking. Pray for clarity. Yes. Seek God's wisdom. Yes. But don't let fear rob you of what heaven is trying to give you. Let's look at 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Nothing in this passage says love checks birth certificates. It speaks of the qualities of love that matter most: patience, kindness, trust, hope, perseverance. Those are the building blocks of a relationship blessed by God. Maybe you've been holding back because of what people will say. Listen, Galatians 1:10 reminds us, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." This is your confirmation to stop living for opinions and start living for God's direction. Now, if this message is speaking to you, if something inside you is saying, "This is for me," then like this video right now. It's your way of saying, "I hear you, Lord. I believe this is my word today." And as you like it, I want you to imagine this: heaven smiling over you, angels rejoicing because you've chosen faith over fear, courage over doubt, hope over despair. For those who feel too broken, too late, or too unworthy, I leave you with Isaiah 61:3. God promises to give you a crown of beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, and a garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness. He can take what felt like wasted years and turn them into a love story that brings him glory. I want to speak directly to your heart now. Stop counting the years behind you and start counting the promises ahead of you. Heaven is not finished with your story. The same God who parted seas, who brought water from rocks, who raised the dead, is the God writing your love story. Do you think age is too big a problem for him? Absolutely not. If anything, the experiences you carry, the lessons you've learned, the faith you've built over the years have prepared you for a love richer and deeper than you've ever known. And if you're younger and people doubt your capacity to love deeply, remember what Paul told Timothy in 1 Timothy 4:12. Do not let anyone look down on you because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in conduct, in love, in faith, and in purity. Love is not measured in years, but in the sincerity of the heart. Before we close, I want you to type in the comments, "Blessed and ready." Write it as a prophetic declaration that you are ready for the blessings God has for you, including the relationships aligned with His will. And as we end, remember this. If you feel my peace like this video, comment peace below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, you might not hear this message again. Subscribe now to Heaven Whispers channel, and God will bless you.